Um, I don't think I have ever been more stressed out about a book release than I am about Control. Well, it is January 9th, 5 days away from publication day of my fourth book, and I would like to cry, and not tears of joy. Stress tears. That is what I would like to cry. I would like to cry a few stress tears. Why did I think this was a good idea? Oh, gosh. So today is January 10th. It is currently 3:45 p.m. and I am crying because it is going to sound so freaking ridiculous to you guys, but I am crying because I just submitted my final document for pre-order. It has been a really, really hard couple of months recently. Pretty much since I made the decision that I was going to publish six books this year, and I set all these plans, things just started falling apart. And I can sit here and I can lie and say that I held it together and that I was always right on top of everything. But you guys, I wasn't. I was putting everything regarding this book to the side and working on it whenever I could. Not even really whenever I could. Just kind of, I would be like, oh, you know what? I kind of really got to get this ready for beta readers. So let me sit down and make sure that I do my edits. And I got to make sure that it's ready to be edited. And let me make sure. So it would be like that, but it really wasn't me being on top of this book. And then I went on vacation from work. I'm on vacation right now. And I told myself, book is released January 14th. I have to upload the document by January 10th. So I said I will use the entire week to get this book ready. And I didn't do it. I didn't. I went back into that slump of just not really doing anything. And I wanted to have it ready by the 8th. I didn't want to do this last minute. And said it's going to be finished by the 8th. I'm going to upload it by the 8th. That way, if there's any problems, I'll have a couple days before this deadline to make sure that everything is perfect. The 8th came, and I realized that it was not ready to be uploaded. And I didn't want to miss this deadline because then you get locked out of pre-orders and all of that. I have been awake all night doing a final read-through on this story, formatting this story. And I don't know if these are tears because I'm tired. I don't know if these are tears because I've been just so stressed out. I don't know. I don't know if these are tears because I feel an accomplishment by pushing the upload for submit for pre-order. I don't know what this is that I'm feeling right now, but all I know is that I went through the final look for the ebook and I just started to cry. I don't know. But that is done. I still need to format for paperback. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do Kindle's hardcovers yet. I'm actually like keep looking at my laptop because it's in front of me. It's been in front of me all night. All night, all day. It has been sitting here in front of me. I have not moved from this spot. My behind is so sore right now. I need to get up. But I also need to sleep. But I feel so ridiculous crying. I still need to get get it formatted for paperback, but I am going to take the rest of today away from my laptop, away from this story. And I will pick this back up tomorrow. I have to say, a lot of getting the end of this formatting done, because like I said, a lot of this was doing a final read through and then me being so nervous about this book and how it's going to be perceived, because the tone of this story is completely different than the first two, that I actually did, like, I was kind of tweaking things here and there, like, oh no, wait, that doesn't. And I know I shouldn't have done that, but I did it. And honestly, I'm very proud of what I did. I'm very proud of the work that is this book, and especially in the time crunch that I had, and with everything that I have been having, that I've had thrown at me in the last few months. I'm very proud of this. But I want to say, getting it through the final formatting and ready to be uploaded on KDP, I want to thank Bethany Atazada, because she had a video from, I want to say 2 years ago, for sending your story through Kindle, or sending your Kindle story out for ARCs, or your ebook out for ARCs. And she showed the process of how you can format it for ebook, and some easy steps to do it. And I kind of just, right when I got ready to do the final formatting and made sure that everything looked the way that I wanted it to look, I pulled up that video and I watched it, and that was a big help. But I am so tired, you guys. We're 4 days away from release day. It's up for pre-order. Well, it's been up for pre-order, but now, you know, it's there. So when people, if you pre-order it now, you can still pre-order it. Because I'll probably have this up before the day before, but you know, it'll it should hit your Kindle right away. But I am so emotional right now, and I feel ridiculous for crying, but 4 days to publication, and I just finished formatting the ebook, and with enough time to spare, and it looks great to me. So I am gonna go rest because I'm tired. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't think I have ever been more stressed out about a book release than I am about Control. I don't know what's going on. So as you guys know, this release and leading up to this release has not gone the way that I have planned. I have released 3 books, granted with no type of skill, marketing skill, promotions, like anything. I write the books, I tell people about it, I put it out. That being said, none of them have ever stressed me out the way that this one is stressing me out. So I sat down to do the formatting for the paperback version, and I was using the ebook document, kind of just copy paste, formatted the way I wanted, but copy paste the document over. And I came across 3 chapters. And I have to show the fingers because this is how serious it is. I came across 3 chapters that were not formatted in the ebook. So the people that get the book on Friday who pre-ordered it, they're getting a version that is not properly formatted. And because it's set for pre-order, it was locked, so I couldn't like go in and be like, no, let me re-upload the document. I can re-upload the document afterwards. I know that for a fact with doing the self-publishing and Kindle and everything. Like, I can pretty much change the document as many times as I want. So I can go and re-upload the document. But I am just like, how I sat there and I went through chapter by chapter by chapter by chapter. I even searched in the chapter numbers and checked to see how did I miss 3 chapters. So that was the first thing. The second thing is that if you have ever published on Kindle, unlike what it was like on CreateSpace, and I think when it first switched over to KDP, they will not let you update your paperback cover unless it is a PDF version. Now, you guys are probably going to say, well, Taquanda, you uploaded 2 books recently in the last 2 years. What's the problem? The problem is that when I uploaded those 2 books, I had a different laptop and I sat there and I Googled and just everything until I could figure out how to change the margins when you go to do the save as a PDF to under the print option. I worked over that for so long to figure that out. Well, that laptop is no more. That laptop is gone. It got destroyed. It is gone. I do not have that laptop. And the laptop that I am using, when you do it does, so to get it, the JPG, I think that's what it is, JPG, the JPEG image file, to convert that over to a PDF, you have to go to your print options and it'll be like save it as a PDF and then you can adjust the margins. That's how I figured out how to do it on the previous laptop that I had up until like 2 months ago. This one does not let you do custom margins. It literally picks size. You have to pick a size and then go with it. So none of the sizes were the right size. So it was not uploading right. I couldn't figure out how to do it in Word document. I couldn't figure out how to get I'm not paying a subscription online for one of these websites to do this for me. Like, I want a free option like I had on my laptop. So the stress of that. I think I figured it out. The only problem is that I think part of the a word is cut off on the front cover, unfortunately, because of everything being pushed back and me being very hesitant to push back this release date because I'm trying to follow my schedule. Because of that, I didn't have enough time to do this and then order a proof copy so that I can see what it looks like. So I'm just so stressed out. I've never been so stressed out for a release. I am excited that this book is coming out. I absolutely love this story. It's a little different than the first 2 books. The second book was a different tone than the first book, and then this one is taking on a different tone. And I feel like this one almost shows a little bit more of what I want this series to be about and the direction that I want the series to go in. I feel like Control kind of shows that a little bit more. So I am excited for this book to come out. I know that there are people who are excited. I've had the comments and the messages on Instagram and Facebook. So I know that there are people who are excited about this. But I emotionally am stressed out. So I actually have the KDP up right now, and I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to click publish your paperback. I'm nervous because it says on here, and this is something that it always says, it could take up to 72 hours to be available. So what could delay it is if they find something wrong with either the cover or something, or like, nope, you need to fix this. Even though I've already gone through and approved it, they could, KDP could be like, yeah, no, that's not going to work. So it could delay the paperback release. The ebook's fine. Ebook is going to be coming out tomorrow, no problem. The paperback it might end up being delayed. And that's going to hurt me if that happens. The other thing is that I can probably hit publish your paperback, and then within the hour, it'll be up on Amazon available. I don't want to do this too late because I don't want it to get delayed too far out, but I was also hesitant to do it too early because when I published my first book, Power, when I published that one, the release date is supposed to be October 5th, 2014. That date had a lot of meaning for me. I chose that date because it is my late grandmother's birthday. And honestly, after she passed, I kind of just wanted to give up on everything. But I knew that she would have been very proud of me. So I pushed forward with this, and I really wanted it to be released on her birthday. But with the way it works with paperbacks, they don't let you select a date. Like, you literally have to publish the day of, or push it early to make sure that you don't have any problems. Well, I publish your book early. And if you guys go on to Amazon, you'll see the publication date as October 1st, 2014. I'm not happy about that, because that's not the date that I wanted. And then on top of that, I was like talking about it with my mom and my aunt, like, oh, it went up on the 1st and da-da-da. And then they released the book to the world. And I say they released the book to the world because while I was out, not really the world, but to, the people that they know, while I had been like posting on my Facebook and on my Instagram, like, my book is coming out, this is the date and everything. When it published earlier, I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want to celebrate the release date until the day that it was supposed to come out. It's supposed to be out October 5th. So this is when I'm going to celebrate it. Well, I got tagged in some post on Facebook that is like, my niece, my daughter, her book is out. And I'm like, no. No, I can't believe you guys did this. I can't be really mad at them because they were proud, so I can understand that. But I was just like, why wouldn't you guys wait for me? I should have been able to announce this first. You know what I mean? Like, so whatever. While January 14th does not hold any significance to me, it's not a day that I'm just like holding on to dear. It is a day that when I sat down and I calculated, this is the day that it's supposed to come out. So I don't want people who did not want the ebook version, because I do know there are people who did not want the ebook version and they wanted a physical copy. I don't want those people to log on and not be able to purchase the book, because then I'm going to feel like I let them down. And that's kind of why I didn't push out the pre-order as well, to, because of whatever reason, and why I kind of like crunch time tried to finish this, is because I didn't want the people who pre-ordered it to get disappointed. So I am crossing my fingers, and I'm going to push the publish your book option and hope that it goes through smoothly and that we don't run into a issue. I forgot to mention Revealed, the second book, that actually ran into an issue. That one was supposed to come out, I want to say it was supposed to come out January 28th, 2020. It was the end of January it's supposed to come out. And I don't think that it got approved by KDP and was pushed through and for like a few days. Like, it literally was like either a few days or a week late. So I don't want that to be the cause with this one. So I guess we shall find out what happens as I right now push the button. It says saving. Oh my God, I am so nervous that this is, don't think positive. Positive thoughts. Quantum positive thoughts. So it says your paperback was submitted and they'll review it. It'll take up to 72 hours. So it is currently in review right now. So I guess we'll just have to see what happens. And hopefully when I record the release day video, it will be released, the paperback version. But if you guys want to purchase it on Kindle, it's definitely up there. I'm looking at it right now. It says ready for release. So that's that. All right. That's it for this update. I can't anymore. Okay, guys. So it is release day. And I don't know how to feel. I was nervous that the book was not going to actually upload and be live as of today. And so I didn't really sleep. Pretty much spent the whole night up, like just checking and checking and checking to see if it was going through, because I was really nervous that it wasn't going to. And at like 8:55, when I woke up and I looked, it said that it was live, and I feel such a weight lifted off my shoulders that this book is out. I still have to go and fix the formatting issue that I had with the ebook, but aside from that, you guys, it is out. It is in the world. I am so happy that it's out. I actually really enjoy this story, and I am just very glad that it is out there now for everyone to read. Yeah, and now I didn't really do a whole big celebration. No big celebration today. This is just how my release day days go. I released the book, and then now I want to sleep. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I am exhausted. So thank you guys for going on this journey with me. We've got book 1 of 6 this year done, and now it is time to get the second book of the year that we're releasing done. So look forward to more videos from me. Okay, guys. Bye.